Being a new real estate agent can be a really tough thing. There are so many curveballs that this real estate business can throw at you. It can even throw an experienced agent that's dealt with these problems for years off. So when you're brand new and you're just starting to get your business off the ground, it's important that you know how to stay positive and stay motivated. In this video, I'm going to give you an exact framework how to stay positive and motivated and keep pushing forward even when things are going wrong in your real estate business. So let's dive right into the video. Okay, so the very first thing I want to talk about is making a schedule and sticking to it. So if you're just coming from corporate America and you just got your real estate license and you're trying to make this business work full time, sticking to a schedule can be challenging because you no longer have a boss and a 9-to-5 calendar that you have to stick to. So if you want to sleep in bed all day, you can. If you don't want to go to work one day and you'd rather hang out at the beach, you can do that too. When you're self-employed as a real estate agent, you're your own boss. You no longer have your manager looking over your shoulder, and you no longer have someone at your 9-to-5 job telling you what to do every single hour of the day and watching over you to make sure those tasks get done. The problem is, if you don't stick to a schedule as a new agent, you're soon going to be back at that 9-to-5 job that you hated and left in the first place. So it's important to stick to a schedule and plan every single day out because you want to make sure that you're staying productive and you want to make sure that you're doing the right things every day so you can be successful and you don't fail out of this business like 87% of new agents do. The next most important thing is focusing on the process itself and not the outcome. So as a new agent, you might not be used to sales. You might not have that much experience with selling and going out there and generating business. So when you just start out, this could be a shock to you. And there's gonna be many letdowns. You might talk to somebody on the phone that's interested in listing their house with you and you're all excited, you think you have this, great listing, and then you call them back a week later only to find out that they listed with somebody else or they're no longer even gonna list the property at all. This happens all the time and you have to be set up in a mental state to be able to handle these letdowns on a daily basis because they're gonna happen. And as a new agent, if you don't expect that to happen, you're gonna put yourself down and then you're not gonna make the calls you need to make to ensure that you have success. So focus on the process and not the outcome because you can focus on that and you can change the process and you can make sure that you're successful in doing the process, but you can't necessarily change the outcome and what people do. All you can do is take your best swing at things and hope it works out. Now, there is another control element that you can do. As a new agent, you can practice and you can get better. So it's important to do role play and make sure that you're 100% on point and that you feel confident in your abilities and your skills. So this will come with time and this will come with practice, but you can control those two aspects of the business. But at the end of the day, you can't control the outcome of what people decide to do with their houses. So focus on that and don't focus on this so much because this can let you down and this will only make sure that you stay positive and keep rolling with the punches. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the importance of building a sales pipeline and a sales funnel right away. You want to get a CRM and start building that database as soon as you become a real estate agent, okay? Even if you go with one of the cheaper, less expensive options like LionDesk, just start because if you want to upgrade later or you want to go with a different CRM and you find out you don't like the one that you picked, you can always export those leads and upload them into your next database. But the important thing is to start off with a good CRM, one that you can afford and one that you can start loading with leads and start creating follow-up processes so you can nurture those leads into actual sales. So the sooner you can do that, the better. Now you might be wondering, where are you gonna get these leads? Well, that's the next thing I wanna tell you about. You wanna pick your lead source and you don't wanna get overwhelmed going in a million different directions. There are hundreds of lead providers and lead companies out there that provide real estate leads for agents. Now, don't get overwhelmed and think you have to get every single one of these lead sources to be successful. I would say just pick one or two lead sources that you want to follow up with. Whether that's your sphere of influence, whether it's for sale by owner leads, whether it's circle prospecting, whether they're Facebook leads, just keep in mind, you want to look at your budget and make sure that you can afford the lead source that you pick for at least 6 months. Because even if you're doing everything right, you want to allow yourself 6 months to make a sale and refuel your business with some more income to keep you going while you build that sales pipeline. That's a really important thing. And just make sure that you don't overspend on leads and end up failing out of the business before you can even get the business going. Last, but certainly not least, is you want to prospect for at least 3 hours a day. And I highly suggest you get some kind of a dialing system like Mojo or RedX and just start dialing. Just get on the phone, do 3 hours a day, and don't worry so much about the outcome. Just focus on the process. Focus on getting better at making calls and just having genuine conversations with homeowners and buyers that want to buy, right? That's all you gotta do. Just get on the phone, have genuine conversations. If you get beat up on the phone one day, it's okay. Don't worry about that stuff. It's gonna happen. It happens to everybody. It even happens to the most successful agents that are selling hundreds of homes. So don't get upset when someone hangs up on you or is very rude. They're probably just having a bad day. And that's okay. We all have bad days, right? So don't get upset and don't let it impact you and don't let it stop you from doing your daily prospecting. And I would say do it 3 hours when you first start. 3 hours Monday through Friday or Tuesday through Saturday, whatever way you want to work the schedule. Just get a good solid 3 hours a day of prospecting and make sure you make it a habit and make sure you time block it so that no matter what's going on in your real estate business, you have those 3 hours time blocked to make those calls and get those new clients in your pipeline, because that's what's going to help you build your business fast and avoid the real estate sales roller coaster, which is one of the biggest reasons agents get out of the business, because they can't figure out how to make a stable, reliable income. So if you like this video, if it was helpful, definitely hit the like button and subscribe. We have real estate content for real estate entrepreneurs on this channel, and we come out with new content every single week. So thanks so much for watching and have an awesome day.